Hi, everyone. How are we doing? How's everyone today on this Tuesday evening? Thank you for joining me and talking about parenting tips and strategies and all kinds of cool stuff. I am Celia Kibler, and I welcome you to my broadcast. Replay viewers, super excited that you're on as well. Please give me a hashtag after party in the comment stream so I know you're here. Those of you on Facebook and on YouTube, you can go ahead and comment. If you're live on Periscope, also please comment. If you're on the replay on Periscope, sorry you can't comment, but you can certainly share it out. And I would love for all of you to share this out. This week, we're talking about step parenting, and it's a pretty important topic. I personally have been a step parent for about 24 years of a blended family of 5. 2 kids I gave birth to and 3 kids that I gained through marriage. All 5 are now in their 30s. They range from 30 to 37. And many of them have kids of their own. They have families of their own. They're doing amazingly well. And I have 7 grandkids out of that blended family. Everybody gets along. The exes all get along. We really work hard to do that for the benefit of our kids. So today we're going to talk about introducing your stepkids into the family. And if you don't have stepkids, guys, this is a good way. This is a lot of good advice for you, regardless, whether they're stepkids or not. Now, you may not have to introduce anyone into the family, but a lot of these tips are tips that you should be incorporating into your own family. Okay, so say hello if you're on with me live. I'm not seeing any comments, but maybe there aren't any comments. And they should feed up into my stream eventually. So I'm going to assume I'm just checking to make sure I'm live on all streams, and we're going to get started. Okay. So first thing, and this really goes for everybody, but it's really good for stepkids as well. And all of these are very important for stepkids because they need to know that they're not a guest. They are not a guest in your home. They are the children of one of you. Therefore, this is their home. They may have 2 homes, but your home is their home. Hi, Nick. Hello from Wisconsin. Cheeseland. Hello from Maryland. So this home is their home. Do not treat them like a guest. Do not say, oh, you sleep in the guest bedroom. No, 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 no. They sleep in their room. Your home is their home. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who is living there consistently. In my case, my kids were living there consistently. And actually, as we got to 8th grade, we have a few more kids moving in and living there consistently. Didn't matter. It's everyone's home. They are never, ever guests. And please don't refer to them as guests. They are your children. Okay. So number 1, I want you to have a family meeting and go over the house rules. Because the house rules, whatever they may be, whatever you've agreed on, apply to everyone. Not just the children living there full time, but the children living there part time too. So if you guys hang out and you have like after school chores, you play the dice game, you'll find it in Pumped Up Parenting in the file section. I hope you remember Pumped Up Parenting on Facebook. Side thought. If it's like chore time after school, then everybody does it. No one gets out of it. You're all a family, and your job as a family is to maintain the home, have it clean, have it orderly, and live happily ever after. Okay, so house rules, whatever they are, apply to everyone. Maybe some of your house rules We use manners in this house. We smile. We are respectful. Whatever they apply to everyone. And before you even get all these kids together, you want to go over this in a family meeting. And if you don't have stepkids, you want to go over this in a family meeting and let them contribute. Let them offer what they think some of the rules could be. Because when you get them involved and you start hearing their opinions and they start feeling respected and they build a trust with you, it will benefit everybody. And it will make your relationship a lot stronger. Okay, number 2, and I kind of mentioned this before, treat them like your own. Yes, there's going to be some challenges. Yes, technically they are not your own, but you want to treat them equally with your other kids. And if they feel like they're included, they feel like, oh, this is my family. I'm getting a voice in this family. There's respect going on. They will eventually feel more and more comfortable and feel like this is a place they belong. Okay. Number 3, and this goes for stepkids, regular kids, whatever kids you got, do not compare your children. Do not, I'm going to say it again, do not compare your children. This is one of the horrible things parents tend to do. Sometimes they compare their own kids to their friends' kids. Sometimes they compare kids to kids in school. Sometimes they compare sibling to sibling. Stop comparing. Stop it. Everyone is different. Do you want little robots or do you want human beings? We're all different. We're all our own little human being, single kind of thing. We all have our own traits, our own idiosyncrasies. We are all different. So stop the comparing. Compare-itis will kill you. Okay? And it will kill the relationship with your children. And they will stop listening to you. They will feel bad about themselves. So stop it right now. Okay, so no comparing. Some kids will be higher energy. Some kids will be lower energy. Some kids will be they will excel in math. Some kids excel in art. Whatever it is, start noticing and really taking advantage of their differences instead of comparing one to another. Okay, this is super important for you blended families. Super important. Say it with me. Super important. Give me a hashtag super important in the comments. You and your spouse, partner, whatever arrangement you have with the two of you, parenting this family, have to agree on discipline. Talk about it before you decide to blend this family, because I guarantee you, if you do not agree, it's going to cause a huge issue in your family. It's one of the things you need to talk about. You need to find out is one going to let the kids get away with whatever, and the other is more stricter, and they want them to actually fall in place and follow the lines. Yes, thank you. Hashtag super important, Nick. Because if you're maybe a stricter parent and the other is a really fly-by-night parent, you are going to have conflicts, and those kids are going to play you like a game. They're going to go to one, and if one doesn't say, they'll go to the other. It will cause utter chaos, no cooperation, lots of yelling, lots of frustration, and it will get in the middle of the two of you. So before you form this family, and honestly, before you form any kind of relationship that may result in children, be on the same page with the way you are going to parent those children. Okay. Number 5, responsibilities. Touched on it already. If you have chores in the house that you do, you play the dice game, super fun, kids love it. It should be for everybody. Nobody gets excluded. If after dinner, one day the girls do the dishes and another day the boys do the dishes, one day somebody helps cook, one day somebody does something else, it's all everyone's place to participate. You don't pick and choose who does it. Oh, you guys are here for the weekend, so you don't need to do that. No, 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 no. They need to understand that this is their home. Therefore, they share in the same responsibilities of the home. Okay. So I already mentioned half this stuff. Okay, we already talked about this too. I'm just rattling right along. 6, review. They're not guests in your home. No guest rooms. Okay, their home, your home is their home. We already reviewed that. 7, super important. We're going to talk about it a little more on Friday night. Do not ever, 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 ever badmouth your ex in front of those children. And do not let anyone in your family, extended family, aunts, grandparents, uncles, friends, whatever, do it either. Do not badmouth your ex. That person is your child's mother or father. They love them unconditionally. If you badmouth them, you are not hurting your ex. You are not putting your kids on your side. You are ruining the relationship between you and your child, and you will live to regret it. Thanks. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, Nick. Thanks for the support. Super high five. Okay, so do not badmouth. You want to go call your mom or call your best friend, and you want to talk about how he or she drives you crazy, fine. Don't let your kids hear you, and don't do it in front of your kids. It will kick you in the butt. Okay, or bite you in the butt, or whatever that expression is. All right, so no back talking, no bad talking about your ex to your kids. Number 8, no favoritism. Do not show favoritism. Do not look at your 2 children that you gave birth to and make them somehow feel like they are more important than those siblings of theirs. Also, that will come back to bite you in the butt. Do not do it. Your stepchildren will really not like you for it. They will rebel. They will yell. They will not want to be there at all. Do not favor any of your children. If you don't have stepchildren, don't favor any of your children. Most of these apply to whether you have stepchildren or not. Do not favor one over the other. One might be an easier child, one might be a more difficult child. But when they get older, the difficult child may become the wiser child, and the easier child may become the more difficult child because they're just a yes person. They say yes to everything, where the more difficult one will stand up for themselves. Do not favor one over the other. Okay, number 9. My philosophy is you're all in this together. This is your family. All one family, one philosophy, one mission, one goal. When you give gifts, you sign the card. Love, in my family, love Celia, Rock, my husband, Lauren, Ryan, Paul, Kyle, and Ross. That's in order of age. Lauren and Kyle are my children. Ryan, Ross, and Paul are my husband's children. But I don't put my children first. I always sign them in order of age. If you're having a family event, everybody's invited, whether they all come. I mean, now they're all old and live in various places. But everybody goes. When they're little, we all go. Don't separate things out. One time when, sorry, I need some water. One time when my kids were little, they were with their dad and his wife and her girls. And my dad's, let me try this again. My ex-sister-in-law, my ex-husband's sister, was taking pictures. And she took a picture of my ex and his wife and her 2 girls while my two kids sat on the side. What were they sitting on the side for? What, are they not part of this family? Of course they're part of this family. And my ex shouldn't have stood for it at that point. So always include your kids, because I guarantee you, and I happen to know, that made my kids feel like pieces of dirt. So I wouldn't have even known about it if they felt great, because they wouldn't have necessarily shared it, but they felt terrible and they told me all about it. So don't exclude any of them. The stepkids, your kids, his kids, whatever the kids are going on. Don't exclude them. You're all one family. Okay, number 10, make life fun. And guys, this applies to any family at all. Have fun. Have fun. What are you in this life for? We only have one life. It's not a dress rehearsal. None of us are getting out of here alive. So have a good time. Make life fun for your kids. Make life fun for your family. Go on trips. Go to the park. Go to an amusement park. Go run around. Go wherever. Go to your school's playground. Go to the pet store, and if you can't make it to the zoo, go have fun. It doesn't have to cost a lot of money. You know, your neighborhood pet store costs no money unless you buy something. And kids love it because there's fish and lizards and rats and birds and dogs and cats and all kinds of animals. So make life fun. Thanks, Nick. Make life fun for you and your kids. What are you in all this for if you're not having fun? If you are miserable, you are making your children miserable. If you are sitting around a table telling jokes, all of you telling jokes, have fun. If you're playing games before bed, board games, not necessarily video games, you're all involved in a game of Battleship or Clue or whatever game you like to play. Have fun. Play cards. Do puzzles. If you have an extra table in the house, start a family puzzle. There are so many ways to have great fun with each other. Go play tag in the backyard. Get some beach balls and play dodgeball. Go have fun. There's no better memories you can build with your children than the fun ones. They will last a lifetime, and they will teach your kids to have fun with their kids. So go out there and have fun. Introduce your kids into the home. Oh, and don't forget, if they're there for the first time, let your kids take your stepkids on a tour of their house and show them where everything is, where they'll be sleeping, you know, where the bathrooms are, also play stuff, toys, all of that stuff. And make sure they feel welcome in your home, because it's also now their home. Okay, guys, so we've got a peaceful parenting challenge going on this week. If you want to be in it, let me know, because this is the last day you can get in. Then it will be closed until the next one, and I will do another one. Also, guys, I am starting a new master, now I've totally forgot what it's called, a new mastermind group all on peaceful parenting. It is going to be 6 months long, concentrated. I'm only letting 10 people in. 10. This is 5. That is 10. That's it. We are going to blow you away in this group. You are going to master being a peaceful parent. If you want to get in it, let me know. I've already got 2 spots taken. That leaves only 8. 8 more parents, because I'm only taking 10. So let me know if you're interested in being in. Send me a private message. It's only going to the first 10 people that are ready to sign up. Okay, you guys, be awesome, be intentional, have a fabulous time with those kids of yours, who, regardless of whoever's kids they are. Have fun, get it done. I'm wishing you days filled with peace, love, and tons of laughter. It really is the best medicine. And if you're not friends with me on Facebook, be friends. If you're not in Pumped Up Parenting on Facebook, join us. And in the meantime, guys, make an awesome night. I'll be back on Friday at 9 o'clock. We're going to be discussing why you should not be talking badly about your ex. And in that matter, you don't talk badly about anyone you're married to or in a relationship with. It reflects back on you. So join me Friday night for that talk. You guys have an awesome evening. Super grateful for you joining me. Of course, I want in, please, and thank you very much to the Peaceful Parenting Challenge. And I'm definitely interested in the other groovy tool you're talking about too. Awesome, Nick. I'll tell you all about it. Okay, guys, have an awesome time. Thank you for being on live or on the replay, and I'll see you here Friday night and around the web. Bye-bye.